Well met, ladies and gentlemen of the two genders, and welcome back to the show. I'm your host, Balander, heir to the frog, and I'm not even gonna say normies. I hate the word Puritans because it's not enough. Let's just go with SJW, smooth brains, ultimate retards, are outraged at my boy Carlos Gomez's America Chavez designs. And bounding into comics, fans deem it over-sexualized. Bitch, have you not been in comics? It's what we do. It's how books sell. Dude, look at... Was it John Byrne? I think it was John Byrne's run on She-Hulk. Dude, we need that back. We need that sort of energy back, especially in the covers. But anyhow, let's see what Bounding into Comics has to tell us about Carlos's designs, and I follow him on Instagram, and you should too. And if there's any way in this world to get me to even look at an America Chavez book, it would be because my boy Carlos brings the thick. But let's check out this article. With the destruction of the comic book industry on the horizon, Marvel Comics has decided to face an apocalypse with three defiant declarations of boldness, bravery, and vision. The relaunch of Soy Warriors, Children of the Atom, which that's gonna be a massive misuse of Bernie Chang's talent, in a new America Chavez series. While the Soy Warriors and Children of the Atom seem to be cut from the same unsellable cloth. Oh my god, Bounding into Comics they don't pull punches. I like them. America Chavez made in the USA book looked like it might have some life. I mean, now with this cover, she has some tatas here, but not a very dynamic cover. But from a design aspect, Carlos, my man, Carlos, he fucking brings it. Look at this shit. Look at this. I saw this on Instagram the other day, and I knew people are gonna be retarded about it. Look at this, dude. She warms up with my max when she squats. This is how you sell a book. She looks pretty. She's hella thick. Even designed the shoes. This is how you get people, men, the main audience of comics, to buy comics. By having beautiful women on the pictures. Follow my boy Carlos on Instagram. You're gonna love his art. While a number of fans appear happy about the new design, some believe it's quote-unquote over-sexualized. And this is this Twitter account, Let's Talk America Chavez. I'll say I like the looks. Wait, what? I read it wrong. I'll say I like that she looks a little softer compared to the first draft, but I think I prefer the old jacket better than it, even if it's busier. It's a little more distinct compared to the more recent ones. I actually like this jacket more than this one. Yeah, I like the rougher jacket. I like this more, but you know, personal preferences and whatnot. But he kept the thick, and it's Carlos Gomez. Like, dude, go and look at the Amazing Mary Jane book. Carlos is the reason I would look at that book. And I hope the next artist they get for that book is also someone who draws beautiful women. Otherwise, that book is gonna fall off a fucking cliff. Anyhow, let's continue. But whatever the result, it's just hard to get over how sexualized this is, question mark? Why is that a fucking question mark, you grammatical retard? You just say this art doesn't reflect the tone of the series, and I really hope we're not getting anything close to this on panel. It's just inexcusable. Have you not seen a comic book? Have you not seen manga? You dimwit. This is what would make a comic sell. This is what people want to look at. They don't want to look at you, your average Twitter idiot, be represented in a comic. They want to see beautiful, sexy women and tough guys. It's simple. It's that simple. When he was announced as the artist, this was my big fear, not gonna lie. Oh, I'm so afraid he's going to draw her pretty, and I'm an ugly cave troll. Why do I not see myself in the comics? Because you're an ugly cave troll. America herself looks good. And she looks strong and thick, as she should. Okay, you cannot say thick, written with C's instead of CK, and complain about over-sexualization. That's where thick comes from, you dummy. It comes from being sexy. You idiot. She also looks like a piece of meat. I know, right? That's the best part. It might be a lot better in the book itself, but right now it's a red flag. You're a fucking red flag. This is conspiracy theory-y? Why do you talk like this? I wonder if Marvel chose this artist and this stuff specifically because it would appease comics gators. Woof woof, motherfucker. Yes, Carlos Gomez's art is a comics gate dog whistle. You found this out! You cracked the code! Beautiful women that sell comics are a comics gate whistle. Oh my god, like the smooth brains of Twitter that never cease to amaze me at how autistic and stupid they are. America Chavez is cool now. She's not like those silly SJW characters with their covered bodies and respect for women. You can read it too. How is it covered by respect for women, you fucking idiot? Look at her. Look at America. This is America's ass. Oh, it's fine to sexualize. I forgot his name. The guy that plays Captain America in the movies. Chris Evans. I remembered it. It's okay to sexualize Chris Evans and his ass, but when it's a cartoon character that doesn't fucking exist, that's where I draw the line. You shall not over-sexualize a drawing. You smooth the brain. I fucking love the design. Carlos, my boy, if you happen to hear this, you're fucking amazing. Java hashtag renuncia Piñera. What the fuck is this? This is some political bullshit. It literally looks like her clothes are pendant on her. Sigh. And by the look in your small profile picture, I'm not gonna click on that. I'm probably gonna get a virus if I do. You're someone who is the opposite in regards to physical looks when it comes to this design. This is what could get me to actually check out the book. I don't even care who's the writer, just because of Carlos's awesome art, I will check the book, yeah. Oh no. She has Rose Tico. I hate how she's posed. Yeah. I love it. I love how she's posed. She's gotta show off the goods. She's gotta sell the goddamn fucking book. This is too much, says Toasty. We healing in 2020. No, we're dying in 2020 with all this fucking... We started off with almost having World War III. Now we have a fucking pandemic. I wonder what's fucking next. She can be hella thick and not be sexualized like this. Guess we'll see. Another absolute retard. You cannot say hella thick and then complain about sexualizing something. It's what hella thick means, you idiot. Ugh, the way she's posed. What the fuck? Dude, I swear, Twitter is filled with retards. Me included. But how can you complain if America has been relaunched like what, 5 times? 4 times in a decade? If there's one way to make her stick for longer than 6 issues, it's having this art. Personally, I understand it from a business standpoint if they see how well Mary Jane is received thanks to his art and they're like, well, we got another female book coming out, we don't have an artist, or we have one artist, but this guy's a lot better because he sells female characters like a motherfucker, we're gonna put him on. I understand that as a business decision, but I would have preferred to keep Carlos on Mary Jane because he draws a sexy as hell redhead. And you gotta check out his Red Sonja work. I'm gonna put up the design for Red Sonja he had in post so you can check it out of how beautiful she is. And just go check out the book. I know that, was it Amy Cho, whatever the fuck her name is. I know she might not be the best writer or the best person, but dude, Carlos's art deserves you checking out Red Sonja. Personally, I've been a fan of the character since she was utilized in the Avengers Academy series. I appreciated her design, origin, and power set up to her usage in Al Ewing's The Ultimates. Visually, depending on who's joined her, she's more or less looked the same over the years. You know what? I actually like this design of her top. Dude, if you gave Carlos this, so you can show more skin, oof, so much better. This is her first appearance. Like, you cannot complain about her being sexualized when this is her first appearance, especially with this. The most recent version is undoubtedly more curvy, but why exactly is that a bad thing? Because people are retarded, and whenever they see something that's mildly more attractive than they are, they just fucking have a complete and total meltdown. Because looking like this, ladies, looking like this is not impossible, but it takes effort. It takes effort. It takes you squatting and deadlifting and bench pressing and all that jazz, and not eating cupcakes all the time. But this is an attainable look. A very attainable look. Well, boobs are, are a roll of the die, even though bench pressing your training chest does impact how your boobs look, but not by that much. But in regards to ass and legs, bruh, this is so attainable. You can just go on Instagram and look at how many chicks have this exact physique and even better than this. Like thicker legs, bigger butts, giant tits. There are women that look like this. It might not be your usual Twitter idiot, but there are women who look like this. And they put enormous amounts of effort to look like this. And they do not complain about these characters. This wasn't Gomez's first attempt at redesigning America. I like that. If you can call it that. His first set of models were a bit more toned and muscled, but not a far cry from the second effort. It would seem that the imprint of the character's posterior, as would be the case while wearing yoga pants, has triggered some of Miss America's fanbase. They're not the fanbase that they triggered. Actually, I like the shorts more. Let's look at this. This is the first. She has this jacket. I actually like this jacket more. She has a t-shirt, short shorts. I like the toned legs. Let's go back to the first one. Okay, yeah. Legs are softer. I like the low cut. I would have gone lower, but that's me. I like the low cut. The yoga shorts. Yeah, I can see it. What you could do is have these shorts and thigh highs over here, like this. And you're perfect. In your perfect waifu. I'm all for listening to our customers, but this is what? America's third or fourth exactly relaunch in a decade. Like, you gotta find something that sticks, and garbage Tumblr reject art is not gonna stick. I think the existing crowd of American Chavez fans has proven inadequate to carry the book. Well fucking said. True. Especially in a time when selling them will undoubtedly be more of a challenge. Yeah, especially in these times. I fully agree with Marvel and a business decision. If they're gonna go like, dude, we gotta sell this book if we cannot keep Gomez for more than 6 issues, and we gotta make sure that these 6 issues are gonna sell. And yeah, this is how you do it. You get my boy Carlos to draw some sexy waifus, and the book is gonna sell. If the writing is not complete and utter trash, I don't know who the writer is. If the story is not trash, if the story is serviceable, that's your lowest benchmark. If the story is serviceable and you have Carlos as art, the book is gonna do okay. It might not do amazing numbers, but it will stay away from cancellation. Drill this into your fucking heads, Marvel. Get people like Carlos to draw your comics. Original demonetized. I love this. I love this meme. Like, for people who can't see the difference, it's her legs and is her ass smaller? Yeah, her legs and ass are smaller. Dude, my boy Carlos is bringing the thunder. If the Twitter folk lay off and appreciate their women, they do indeed look and dress like this regularly. Yes, there's plenty of women that do this. Perhaps this go round it will appear to more potential customers than it has been able to in the past several attempts. I fucking love bounding into comics. They pull no punches. They don't call people retards, that's my job, but they do not pull any punches. Admittedly, during the last couple of years, America's design has been a bit different. For lack of better words, Chavez has been more masculine than she was first debuted. Yeah, was that the Gabriel thing? Square jaw, leaner musculature. I'm not opposed to leaner musculature. Like, yeah, you give me a chick with abs, wider hips, and if she has thick legs, she has no tits though. She is fucking flat as a board, my dude. But being lean is not a turn off for me when it like if Carlos put some fucking abs on this bitch and kept the more muscular legs, I'm fucking down. Square jaw, leaner musculature, yeah, I've read that. And that is all well and good. Women come in all shapes and sizes. If I can accept that, why can't others get down with this? Yeah, the very accepting, very tolerant crowd on Twitter are not very accepting and tolerant of a Spaniard drawing a beautiful woman. I fucking love Carlos's art. From a sales point of view, America's books haven't been a smash hit. Yeah, that's a fucking understatement of the century. Seeing a company attempt a change, of course, isn't the end of the world. To be honest, Gomez himself said his design may not be reflective of what will be found between the covers. Is that an innuendo? So all this outrage and eye-rolling may all be for naught. I think Gomez's rendition are dope. So do I. You should follow Carlos on his Instagram. I'll actually link to his Instagram in the description below so you can marvel at more beautiful ladies. But the character has become so polarizing I doubt it would change any perception at this point. What do you think? I fucking love Carlos's design. You don't even have to ask me. You show me a nice waifu in a comic, I'm going to at least check it out. Is this the end of the article? This is the end of the article, but dude, let's go back to that. To this meme. But yeah, fucking Carlos. People are retarded. If there's anything that can sell your books, Marvel, it's this type of art. That's what we've been asking for as customers. Give us pretty women, tough guys, at the very least, serviceable stories. I'm not asking you that every one of your writers is Chris Claremont or Chuck Dixon levels of good, but at least be serviceable. At least write normal characters. None of this smash me over the head with your agenda and politics. You gotta see by now, whoever's running this shit show, you gotta see by now that is not a selling point, and you pissing us off, pissing Comicsgate off, is going to run your business into the ground, and we're going to laugh at you all the way to the bottom. Just like how we're laughing at you now for pencils down, we're gonna laugh at you when you hit rock bottom and you go out of business because you decided to piss us off and you thought that's a good business decision. But that's gonna be it for me. Thank you so much for watching and admiring Carlos's art alongside with me. And before I go, I will leave you with this message that I have a portfolio linked at the bottom, and if you are a Comicsgate creator who is in need of an artist, check it out. And I also want to remind you that I have an editor with 12 years of comic experience also coming on board, and he is also Asian. So you know that our book is going to be as best as it can with our current skill set. Thank you again so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe so we can build this life, build the third year we possibly can. And I will see you in the next video.